Hello, hello.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Musiala is a player that's very easy on the eye.
Big chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Otto calmly anticipates. Played into space. Now there's a fight. Can he finish? He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already. Ronaldinho. Alexander-Arnold. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it clear. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He is through here. Cruyff. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And reclaimed it in a... And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard gets a foot in here.
Belgium clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team.
Musiala! Magnificent from Musiala! About as smooth as it gets. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And the finish! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Milan get themselves into the lead. Cannavaro. Beraldo. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's a sharp pass. Owen. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's a good ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Musiala. Oh, that's superb. Can he finish? It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for.
And the first half is done. Milan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Beraldo. Rijkaard. Beraldo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Musiala. Cantona. Out towards the flank. And here's Musiala. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that is a nice... It's Luis Suarez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And they've got rid.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Cruyff. And this is Luis Suarez. He's having a shot! This their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And here's chance! Goal! Milan! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Milan go into the... Vieri! Oh, off the bar! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now then, the ball's come loose. That is lovely. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Owen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice bit of trickery. He's beaten the last man. A lot of space ahead of him. And he's heaved it away. Belgium have reclaimed it. The final 5 minutes. Rijkaard. Now it's Luis Suarez. Looking for options for movement. Picked out brilliantly. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He can get that clear. Foot in. That'll be a throw-in. That could spell trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead. And that is that. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Luis Suarez, very much the hero in this game. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very...
ItzSura Show.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious stat.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Messi! He's missed, but not by that far.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And he's played it back. Milan finding their passes. He's in a great position here. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan with the corner, there first. Cantona! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now.
And Batistuta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's taking no chances there. And the finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Costa Curta really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Well read. Nice interception. Messi. Rummenigge. Otto concedes a free kick for that. And it's Mendes. And that should get the job done. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Vieri! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And he's quick to get it clear again. Cruyff. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Luis Suarez. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gets a good foot in there. Rijkaard. To Guardiola. Van Bouten. Nicely shaped ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cantona. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cantona. Great chance! And he's done it!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Just so... There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this.
Real chance! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. Brilliantly cut out. Cannavaro plays it long.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And here's Suarez. And that has been cut short. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That is a brilliant interception. Cruyff, who's set up 1 goal so far, and he welcomes it in. Now it's Cantona.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's their second corner of the game. Vieira can get it clear. Now it's Cruyff. Lofted in. Cleared away. That's gone for a throw-in. Ball driven towards the far post. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Suarez. Oh, that's nice. And he's had a hit. And this is Sané. Sané. And this is Sané. He's got tall. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
ആരേലും ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി വാടാ. ജിത്തുവിന് ഇച്ചിരി കൂടുന്നുണ്ട്. എടാ എന്നാ ചെയ്യണ്ടേ? ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കണോ അതോ ഡിവിഷൻ കളിക്കണോ? ഒരു ഫ്രണ്ട്ലിയും കൂടെ കളിച്ചിട്ട് അടുത്ത ഡിവിഷൻ കളിക്കാൻ തുടങ്ങാം. 2K പുഷിങ്.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference? Terrific header! Well, there's the clearance. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away. Played in by Cantona. Rijkaard clears. Mateus with the cross. That's a decent clearance. Messi driving on and making good progress. And that has been cut short. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nesta plays it long. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Nicely worked. Thinks about the shot. Oh, that's an excellent interception. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Messi. Seedorf. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah.
Dembele! Goal! Milan! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case.
Takes a shot! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Shevchenko! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have
Shot a goal! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Vieri. No, it's come to nothing. Camera. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Now that's well seen too. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Here we go again then.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he was quick to react. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good-looking ball. Sané. Now this could be a decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with the corner, there first. Nesta getting this one clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Real chance! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
And the finish! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And Owen! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Baggio plays it short. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Driving forward. He's away! Luis Suarez! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to...
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have got ourselves... It's Luis Suarez! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. Great vision. Luis Suarez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. Otto. And we're done. Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
വോയിസ് ഇടുമ്പോൾ ലാഗ് അടിക്കും, പതുക്കെ സെറ്റാക്കാം.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And this is Cruyff. Back when it goes. And a chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Ajax are already chasing. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that wasn't far away. Luis Suarez. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And here's Mbappe. Dembele, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Cantona. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's having a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. A dangerous moment avoided, only just.
Well, that's the risk you have to take when you're fully committed to attack, Peter. They're going to leave a few areas unattended. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got... Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Chance here to counter. And this is Totti. Costa Curta. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's through. It's one-on-one. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Look at the space here. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, that's nice. Mbappe! Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Raul, and he has been fouled there. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. A real chance then to ease this on. Dembele! They want to be quick to recover this. Luis Suarez. Cruyff. Cantona. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul. Raul. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. He's on it. Can he get away? Ajax are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've...
Cantona! And he should have made it 4.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Milan have their second corner now. Fletcher with the clearance. Fletcher deals with that comfortably. Ajax are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mateus looking here to chip it through. And the finish! Oh no, what has happened here? And that is going out for a goal kick. Fletcher cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
ജി ബ്രോ ആരെ ഇപ്പൊ കളിച്ചേ? ഹലോ ഹലോ 24% ചാർജായി. ഒരു ഡിവിഷൻ കളിച്ചിട്ട് നിർത്താം. മൊബൈലും ഹീറ്റാകാൻ തുടങ്ങി. ലൈവ് ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ചാണ്. നവദേവ് കളിച്ചതല്ലേ നമ്മളൊന്ന്. നൈറ്റ് കോപ്പ് കളിക്കാം.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course...
Real chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bale. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Adams deals with that comfortably. Rodri. Passing nice and neat. Hernes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's picked his way through. Koundé getting this one clear. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Cruyff. Up he goes! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vieri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Luis Suarez. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Batistuta. Oh, well played, well played. Odo. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bale. Look at the space here. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And here's Cruyff. And it's Luis Suarez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's great chance! Oh, fine stop from the... And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Batistuta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Owen. Cruyff. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Batistuta. Nakamura. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cantona proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too. Goes for a shot! He scores! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Oh, that's a little loose. That's a throw. Otto tries a cross. Adams gets it away. Nakamura. Nakamura running with the ball. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Rijkaard. And he's well positioned here. Oh, that's neat. Nakamura. It's Nakamura! He's done very well to get to that.
Nakamura is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's in a great position here. Opts to play it back. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's gone backward here. Rodri. Now this could be a chance. Owen gets flagged offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And it's Nakamura. Time and again they are repelled. Nicely shaped ball. And he welcomes it in. Suarez made a good run there. Hernes. And here's Vieri. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Vieri. And time is up. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Vieri, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
ചാർജും കുറവാണ്, നല്ല ലാഗും അടിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ചാർജ് കുറവായതിൻ്റെയാന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ലൈവ് ഏതായാലും നിർത്താനായിട്ട് ആലോചിക്കുന്നത്. നൈറ്റ് കോപ്പ് കളിച്ചാലോ? കോപ്പിൻ്റെ ലൈവ് ഇടണോ? സൽമാനും അവരൊക്കെ കളിക്കുക. എന്നാൽ ലൈവ് എൻഡ് ചെയ്യുവാണേ. താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ വാച്ചിങ്. എല്ലാവരും സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്തോ, ലൈക്കൊക്കെ അടിച്ചിട്ട്. ഓക്കെ ബൈ, ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ് ഗൈസ്. Bro.